Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? All right, got a little round two of the Rad Runner here today. This is kind of going to be a comparison video, not a bashing video. I'm going to compare the bikes, like the Sondors and the Super 73s, and I even bought a bike called the S Dream. I bought that, I think like 2 months ago. But it's not going to be a bashing video. I'm just going to compare them, because if I saw this video like 3 or 4 months ago when I came time to make a decision to buy another e-bike, I would have actually looked into the Rad Runner first. This is actually, I looked into this last, and I wish I saw this one first. I saw it, but I never actually thought about buying it, because I said, it's probably not me. I like that Super 73. I like all the, the suspension and all that stuff. But my first electric bike was a Sondors. I bought a Sondors e-bike, and no problems. 4 years. 4 years, not one problem. But I just want to show you guys what I got in this bag. Look at this. It's amazing what you can carry in this thing. I'll tell you. Is that level? I'm trying to make sure I get the whole shot. All right, let's see. Look at this. I'll show you guys this real quick. Got my drone over here. I bought a Mavic Mini 2. Fits perfect in the case. Got my drone there. See that? Fits right in there. Nice to take with you, if you want to go by the beach or something. I was going to do this video at the beach today, but there's too many people walking by, I got my GoPro. That fits the other side of the bag. And let me see. I got this bike. Let me show you this lock. Let me put this back on the table. I bought this thing. I know everybody probably heard of these. The Kryptonite. It's called the Forget About It. The Forget About It. It's like a Brooklyn lock. They made this for like New York theft, because bicycles in New York have a really high theft rate. So back when I bought this, I know they're on Amazon now, and I don't see the same guarantee. But when I bought this lock, I think 8 or 9 years ago, when I bought this, it came with a guarantee. If your bike gets stolen, they replace your bike for the same value you bought it for. But I looked online this morning and I couldn't find that, unless I'm missing it. Maybe someone out there knows, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the same guarantee. But I hardly ever use it, I'll be honest with you. It's a very good lock, weighs a ton, but I don't go anywhere where I leave my bike for extended periods of time. I just I usually, if I eat somewhere, if I'm out riding a bike and I eat somewhere, I usually just leave it where I could see it. There's no reason to lock it up and go anywhere. And I bring it in my house every day. I don't leave it in the garage or anything like that to get rusty. I know it's all aluminum, but there's a misconception about that. A lot of people leave stuff outside or in the garage and they think it's okay, but eventually the chain or the sprocket or something gets a little rust on it, I'd rather bring it in the house. But that's it. As far as the seat goes, I rode this bike yesterday. That's what this video is really about. This is like part 2. I rode this yesterday, and I'll tell you, man, I really do love this bike. It's amazing. It's very, very comfortable, and the seat really didn't bother me. But I noticed that a lot of people are switching over to those Cloud 9 seats. I might try it, because this is kind of flat. It's kind of like a platform seat. Not bad, but the Cloud 9 kind of molds to your body, your butt, kind of, And I don't know, it just holds you on the seat better. That Cloud 9 seat. I might switch it out for the Cloud 9. I don't want to touch anything else. I love everything about it. Even the basket. Driving home, I thought about this yesterday. I passed by a liquor store. I'm like, whoa. I don't drink a lot, but I was like, hey, maybe I'll stop and get a 6-pack of beer. I could put it right in here. I think it'll fit a 12-pack actually. But I didn't stop because I forgot my wallet at home. So that's funny. Yeah, we're on the river over here today. We're in Oceanport, New Jersey. Show you guys the river real quick. I was going to go to the beach. It's not too far from my house. It's like about 2 or 3 miles. A couple people going out there. But yeah, there'll be a lot of people walking by. But yeah, this bike is awesome. Someone just pulled up. Anyway, I rode this thing yesterday, and I love everything about it. The bag is good. I like that kickstand. Kickstand's like back in the day we had mopeds. I had a Pook and had the same style kickstand on it. But yeah, the JBL speaker I moved from the basket. I moved it to the handlebars. That works good there. Kind of loud, but I adjusted the volume yesterday. I got a buddy I ride with. He goes like, I don't want to ride with that loud thing in my ear. He gets all pissed off. I got to have my music though, man. But yeah, this bike, man, so far, amazing. I mean, the light, it's not super bright, but I also don't ride in the dark that often. But like I told you before, it's not a bashing video. I just want to compare it. And you see these crank arms and the crank, the sprocket and the pedal arms. They're a normal size, like a regular bike. That's what I like about this bike. That's why it's different than the Super 73. Love the Super 73. I bought it, but that's really a young man's bike, I think. Well, not really. Anybody can ride it. You know what I'm saying. It doesn't have this. It has a real short pedal arms. This has a regular size sprocket. Has a longer pedal arms here. And I'll show you in the pictures. If you look, you know, you'll see the Super 73 RX, shorter pedal arms. I also bought the Super 73 S2. That also had the same pedal arms. Great bike if you just want electric and scoot around town. That thing goes like 32 miles an hour, 31 miles an hour, whatever. But I like the pedal. I like to have power, and a lot of guys like to run down the power as fast as they can, go as fast as they can. I like to conserve it. So this bike, I left on pedal assist 1 yesterday, and I just want to conserve the battery. I'd rather see how far I can get instead of going as fast as I can. I'd rather see how far I can get out of one battery, you know? There was only one instant yesterday, but I put it on pedal assist 2 to get up this hill a little bit. But I came home, I still had 5 lights on the battery. I think the bike shut off. Yeah, I still had 5 lights yesterday when I came home. So, and I rode probably about 12 to 15 miles. But yeah, the lock, see the lock does this. When I turn corners, it kind of moves over. I gotta find a new spot for the lock, but I may even take it out. Like I told you, I don't use the lock that much, you know. I usually leave it right in front of me. But these pedal arms, look, just look. If I saw this when I was first shopping for an electric bike, I probably would have got this one. Because, you know, you're gonna get what you want. It doesn't matter what anybody says. If you see something online and you like the way it looks, you're gonna buy it. But the pedal arms on the Super 73 are much smaller. It's a total different experience. It's more like an electric bike. You just want to hit the throttle. But this is perfect for that. All right, guys, that's really about it. I just want to compare the bikes to the Super 73s. The Sondors Fold, still going strong, 4 years old. And that's it, no problems with it. But this bike is amazing, man. I like everything about it. Tires are fat. And I also found out you can put 4-inch tires on this. This comes with the 3.3. You can put the 4-inch tires if you want. But so far, so good. Top speed is only 20. Super 73 was like 32 miles an hour, but for around town, this is perfect. You can put beer in the front basket. You can put groceries in the back, whatever you want to do. Just love it. I just want to show you guys the bike again. I know when I first started searching for electric bikes, all I wanted to do was see a video of them showing the bike over and over again. But most of the videos out there, the guy attaches a GoPro to the handlebar and he rides. He shows the bike for like 2 minutes. I just thought maybe someone shopping for an electric bike would like to see the bike more in depth. But oh, I forgot to tell you, yeah, even the S-Stream bike. I bought that S-Stream bike. Great bike, but it's very, very heavy. And also the Super 73s are very heavy. This isn't super light, but it's a lot more manageable than the other bikes I mentioned. But this thing sells, this ticks off all the categories for me. You know, I know there's a lot of options with that plastic thing in the center, but that defeats the whole purpose of the step through. I like to keep this step through here. I know they sell a lot of options, and they sell that padded thing back here. I was gonna get it. I mean, maybe my girlfriend will go for a ride. I asked her. She goes, no, I'm not gonna ride back there, so I didn't get it. I don't need it. That's why I ended up buying this this bag on Amazon, which works out perfect. Tons of storage. But yeah, man, if anybody's looking for a good bike, this is it. I think it checks all the boxes. My one friend says, I told him yesterday, he goes, how's the bike? I said, it's very comfortable. He goes, well, it better be. I said, what does that mean? He said, because it's not stylish, it better be comfortable. I said, no, and that's his opinion. You know, a lot of people don't like this step-through frame. They still think it's like girlish, whatever, but look at the color. You can't get more man than that color. Look at that color. Green and black, beautiful color. And I love the step-through frame. I never thought I would, but I think it has tons of style. This bike's like an army bike. Love it. A couple kayakers. I used to do that before my shoulders got screwed up. But yeah, this bike is awesome, man. I even got the silicone case, and on Amazon the description says red. It looks orange to me. Kind of matches the orange a little bit, or maybe it is a little red. I don't know. It looks like reddish orange. But again, here's the Rad Runner 1, baby, in all its glory. So far, so good. I love it. Nothing bad to say about it. I mean, love it. Bike is great. And like I said, maybe later on I'm gonna probably change the seat. I know you got to change the seat post because the seat post is connected to the seat directly. See, it's all one. I don't know if you can see that or not, but in order to replace the seat, you got to replace the whole, you know, the seat post, and you got to get a new seat. And I'm looking at that Cloud 9 on Amazon. I don't know, it looks pretty good to me. Back in the day when I rode regular bikes, I used to ride like, you know, 20 to 40 miles a day. So I was always used to anything. The seat never bothered me. I guess as you get older though. But I'm not knocking the seat like I told you. But it's also, like I told you, it's flat. It's a flat platform seat. The Cloud 9 kind of molds to your ass a little bit, you know? Kind of goes up in the back. It keeps you in the saddle. This doesn't really keep you in the saddle too much. But the riding position, let's talk about that. It's unbelievable. You adjust this seat up a little bit, wherever you're comfortable. If you're shorter, you can lower it, whatever. But the handlebars are right there. It's the most comfortable riding experience yesterday. I loved it. I went all over. Went to the beach and back. I rode, you know, all through town. No problems. You know, and I'm not knocking Super 73. I love that bike. I love the style of it. Great suspension. But I got off it and I felt like I was getting operated on my spine. My spine was killing me. My ass. Killing me. It's just a different riding experience. Like I told you, that bike is not meant to be pedaled. This bike you could pedal and conserve the electricity, or use the electricity if you want, whatever you want to do. But I like to conserve it and see how far I can get out of each charge. That's what I want to do. I got my protein shake here. Let me take another sip of this. My so-called breakfast. But this bike, man, like I told you, when I first started watching the videos, I'm like, I wish somebody would just leave the camera on the bike. I want to see the bike, because when you order it, you want to see what you're getting, you know, coming to your house. They got this in black also, this bike, but I love this green. Really sharp. And if I did it all over, I still like the basket if you put groceries or something like that. So I guess it's not a bad decision. I was going to take it off. Like if I did it all over, I was thinking maybe I wouldn't order the basket in the front. I would just get that bag, you know, have less weight. But that's all aluminum. It's not that heavy. And I know in a previous video I said this bike is all aluminum. It is, except for the front forks. If you guys get a magnet tested on the front forks, it's actually steel. I guess they got to do that. I guess it holds up better than aluminum, the forks. There's also a lot of pressure, you know, front wheel and all, going over bumps. But that's it. All right, I just want to make a fast video. I'm all matching my bike today. Look how corny I am. Look at this. Got my camouflage Under Armour shirt. I got my shorts. I got the matching shoes. These are Vans. I wore flip-flops yesterday, but you really couldn't get a good grip. So I'm not going to do that anymore unless I go to the beach and back, and I plan on going to the beach for the day. But again, let's take another look around this. I thank you guys for all watching my videos and subscribing. I appreciate it. Just an old guy here trying to make some videos, that's all. Gives me something to do during the day. Great bike. I love it, man. They got this right on the mark. I mean, the horn is not too loud, but, well, I shouldn't call it a horn, bell. Not a very loud horn at all, but, and this also doesn't bother me, because you know the bike goes 20 miles an hour. What the hell do you got to see the speed for? I was upgrading it to LCD. Why? It's just more stuff to break. I like the simplicity of this, you know? Easy. This is a great feature also. They got the rubber here, right on the brakes. Very comfortable. But this is my big selling thing right here. The regular size pedal arms. I'll show you again. They're regular size pedal arms, like a regular bike. You can pedal this thing amazing. And if you wanted to, I'm sure this bike is not that heavy. You take that battery off, go pedal around town. Actually, I think I found out in another video, the battery is only, I think, 7 to 9 pounds. That's it. That's what another YouTuber said. I gotta weigh that myself and find out. But that's what he said. Kickstand's cool. I got wood floors in the house, so I gotta put something down first though, so I don't scratch the wood floors. You know, it's the only thing with that. It doesn't have rubber feet on the bottom of it. Maybe they could have put rubber feet on the bottom, but I could do that myself. Why is this open? Oh, I got my, that's for my GoPro. I'm not gonna carry that stuff all the time. It's just for this video I made. Yeah, there's a little park in Oceanport. It's not bad. Months ago though, all the fish started dying around here. I guess that happens every year, but something was different in the water this year. There was tons of fish just washed up dead, and the smell was horrible. But there it is, baby. Again, I just can't keep my eyes off this bike. And I love having my music with me. I'm probably gonna go home now and take this lock out. Maybe I'll keep my drone and do a video later. A weeping willow tree. Weeping willows. When I did landscaping back in the days, I cut these trees. But what else? Yeah, that's it, man. I just want to show you guys again, and this is day 2. It's kind of like a mini review. It's just, I love it, man. No complaints. Rode it yesterday. Love the riding position. And I know there's a lot of choices out there, but this is another thing I want to bring up about the Super 73s and the aerial riders and all that stuff. Aerial rider right now, I hear, and if you look at the specs, it is a great deal for the price compared to the Super 73. According to the specs, it's actually a more powerful bike, has more torque. But I heard that Super 73 is also going to do an update. They have a Bluetooth that connects to the bike, and they're going to do an update. It's going to increase the torque. I actually bought the S2, I told you, the S-Dream, the S2, and the RX, you know, just a couple months ago, if you look at my videos. And I sold them all. I went on Facebook Marketplace, and they sold within days, fast. But, yeah, it just wasn't a bike for me, man. Fast, suspension, right on the mark. But if you want a bike just to do that, no pedaling, then get one of those. But this bike, you still get exercise, and you still get a little help with it. If you're a little older, you got bad knees, anything. It just helps you up a hill. It's just a great all-around bike, man. But what was I going to say about the Super 73 and the L-Rider? Okay, here's the biggest thing. My biggest complaint about those bikes. They all had that banana seat. And I know that sounds crazy. People, a banana seat really makes a difference? Yes. When you pedal on that bike, for some strange reason, I told you, it feels like a doctor was chiseling your spine away. It was the worst feeling I've ever felt. So that's why I'm happy I sold those bikes. I got this now. This ain't going nowhere. This actually may replace my Sondors. I love the Sondors Fold. It rides great too, but not like this. I mean, come on. You could put anything you want on this. You can go to the store and carry groceries. It holds a lot of weight, and it's comfortable. And look at it. And look at the style. That's for my buddy out there that says the style's horrible. What does he know, huh? Look at this bike. All right. I guess that's it. All right. Did I miss anything? I got a little scratch here on my seat post. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna replace that anyway. Maybe. I went over a puddle yesterday. I didn't buy the fenders. I'm trying to keep this simple. I don't want to add a lot of stuff to it. I got the bag already. Got the basket. I don't want to put fenders, and I don't need a display. I mean, and I got a loud horn I bought from Juice Bikes. It's a chargeable horn, very, very loud. I was gonna put it on this, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. That scares the shit out of people. You're going by a bike path and you beep that. This is nothing. This just alerts people that you're coming by. Maybe move to the left or right. It's a perfect little bell. That's all you need. You know, it's not obtrusive. Very, very low. All right, that's it. For those of you guys who stuck around to the end of the video, thank you. I know it was very long, and I probably repeated myself 6 or 7 times. But that's what happens. Jesus. All right. This is it. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you. God bless everybody. God's watching. I love God. I love Jesus, my Savior. Thank you, guys. There it is. The Rad Runner 1, baby.